Hey guys, Darthlork here, back with part 4, I think, of our Assassin's Creed 2 playthrough. So last time was a short video. We toured a little more of the city. I think if memory serves, I think Leonardo taught us some new abilities, and we learned how to do a lot of these signature Assassin's Creed things, like air assassinations and assassinating from the haystacks and double assassinations, and so we got all of that last time. We saw a lot of viewpoints. Apparently I am at least slightly wanted right now. Anyhow, so yeah, you know, I have bards getting in my way because for some reason they think that's good advertisement. Wait for it. Aha! Catch me now, fools. Alright, anyway. So yeah, you know, we got lots of good stuff done last time. It was a much shorter episode because my jaw was acting up and talking. Oh dang it! I was about to say I'm about to run right back into the face of these bards. Anyway, I was gonna try and grab these posters real quick. I don't know where this other one is. Oh, there it is. It is over there, but there is a guard. Although, it kind of looked like he patrolled away, so now is probably the time. Anyway. Whoop. Yay, now I'm invisible once again. I was going to grab the leads there just in case. There we go. No longer wanted. Yes, go about your business, people. Anyway, so yeah, last episode was much shorter because I was in a lot of pain and it hurt to talk. I had a rough weekend. I was in pain all weekend, so that, you know, so that was unfortunate. But then I was about to make a dentist appointment, and I called over the weekend, and I sent like an online request to the dentist, and I'm like, okay, maybe if I just get done what I emergency need to stop the actual physical pain, you know, I can deal with the other problems my jaw and my teeth have, but let's just get rid of the ache, get rid of the toothache, and then I can deal with the rest. So then over the weekend, then it was the night before, I think, and then suddenly I realized I had missed taking pain meds, like clockwork, which is what I had been doing, and I missed the. I think it was Sunday night. I missed the interval, but then I realized that I wasn't in pain the same way. That my jaw didn't hurt, and I'm like, well, you know, that's weird. They definitely should have worn off by now. And so then my jaw was the just the regular ache wasn't there anymore, and I was confused as to why that would possibly be true. Try that again. Doctor, I swear I'm not trying to do anything, man. I'm really just trying to go up. I swear I am. All right, there we go. We figured it out. Thanks, Doc. Anywho. So yeah, and so you know, that seemed weird that suddenly my teeth and jaw didn't hurt. Hang on, man. I just gotta get down from that, nerd. You could hear a distant screaming below. Anywho, yeah. So then it was like Sunday night. I realized that my jaw didn't hurt, and I'm like, okay, well that's peculiar. Like, and so then I was like, okay, well, let's just, like, you know, let's try to go to bed tonight. Well, let's see if it stays. Like, we'll see what happens with that. So then Monday, I woke up, and my jaw did hurt, and the same area hurt, but not the same way. It wasn't like the ache just because you're still existing, and it wasn't nearly as temperature sensitive. I was able to take my mask off, like, for long periods, and then for most of the day. But then it was just sore after that. It was, like, sore, like, you know, like the kind of sore of I just worked out, so all of my muscles hurt. Or I was on a hike and it was very strenuous type of sore. But it wasn't like the ache. It was like you were sore because you worked out. And then all the muscles in my head were very tense, and they were very sore because of the, you know, high amount of pain you're in. Your body just gets tired of being under that kind of pain. And so yeah, you know, it was weird. And so then on hang on a minute. Hey! I mean, I missed, but if you come down to ground level, man, you're in trouble. Hang on, bro. I just gotta... You have money, and I really need money. Yay. And then the guard immediately attacks him. Anyway. So yeah, anyway. And so, yeah, on Monday, I was very sore, and I just felt tired. I felt worn out. Because the weekend was so stinking rough, like being in pain and the whole week was rough because it was like that. But over, the weekend plus some of the week had been so rough that I was just so sore and so tired, and I just didn't want to talk, and I just felt beat. I slept a lot. I took lots of little naps throughout the whole day, and I slept like a full night too, and so it was just weird. It was just really, really weird. And, yeah, and so then last night I had a full night's sleep, and I went lots of days with getting very little sleep because of all the pain I was in. And, so I went lots of days with getting very, very little sleep. So I did lots of sleeping yesterday, and, yeah, I don't know, it was interesting. So today, my jaw is sore, but a lot less. And it doesn't hurt just because. It hurts if I put pressure on the area that hurts. It hurts if I chew on that side.
You won't run away this time.
Come on, then. Sorry, man. Your delayed attack always throws me. Try again. There we go. Nope. Alright, I thought I had it. I guess I was wrong. Try again. That time was a fast one. There we go. Oh my god, I think you spear him in the eyes. Anyway. And we're good. Didn't even take any lasting damage, and that's what matters. Anywho, and so yeah. So today I am sore, but I mean, it hurts if I put pressure on it. It hurts if I bite on that area, but otherwise, that's not like a thing to grab. That's like and I took damage anyway. Neat. Really neat. Very neat. I was just happy thinking, oh, cool. I didn't take damage for a change, and then I immediately took damage. As soon as I get up, we'll heal again. Anywho. So yeah, it's today we're sore, but overall it's much better, and I got a lot more sleep, and so we're feeling a lot better. So I thought, hey, today we should actually try and record. So the other thing I was thinking is actually a couple of other things. The first thing is I think when we're done with Assassin's Creed 2, obviously this one, the one we're playing, I think we will take a break from Assassin's Creeds. I don't like doing a lot of things. If they're lots of very, very big games, I don't do them in a row because obviously it's a lot to do all at once. You know what I mean? So because it's a lot to do all at once, we could go do this race. It's the only other side quest we have available. I mean, there is Leonardo, but I'm assuming they're just highlighting this because this is where he is or whatever, and less because you have anything. So let's go ahead and head on over to the race. Let's do that. Maybe then we'll head to Leonardo. But it gives me time to talk anyway, so it's not that bad. It's not all bad anyway. Anywho, and let's see. I think we'll go this way. Anywho, and so I'm trying to remember what I was saying now. Trying to think. I know one thing I want to talk about. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah. So when we finish this game, I think we'll take a break from Assassin's Creed for the really, really big stuff, like the Assassin's Creed series. Obviously, it's huge. So doing it in a row, we would be doing Assassin's Creeds for months and months and months. Get back up there, Ezio. It's not what I told you to do, bro. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Anyway, and so yeah, it'll be obviously there's a lot of them. We would be doing Assassin's Creeds for years. You know what I mean? If we did them all in a row. So I think we'll probably take a break when we're done with this one. I don't know for how long, but we'll just go until I feel like doing Assassin's Creed again. And I am having fun with this, and so it's just nicer to break it up because then it's more fun when you go back to it. So it's the same principle with other games I've done recently, like the Far Cry games and stuff like that. That ladder is in the wall. Don't ask questions. Anyway, and it's the same principle with the Far Cries and stuff. I was waiting until the Far Cry 5 sounded I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. I really could go for Far Cry 5 or whatever before we jumped into it. It's the same principle. We've done that with other games, and I think we will do that with Assassin's Creed as well. So once we finish, nice try. I saw you letting go to get to the ground. I saw that, bro. Anyway, I would have not chosen to go up this way, but whatever. Anywho, and so yeah, we'll probably take a break from Assassin's Creed once we're done with this one. I don't know what we'll go into. I have a couple of ideas I'm shooting around, so we'll see if which ones or whatever end up sticking. We will see. But yeah, I'm thinking that's probably what will happen. I'm trying to think, what was the other thing? Oh, something new you'll notice on my channel, I mean possibly notice, is there is a new playlist at the very bottom of the page called Happiness. And I decided, because I watch a lot of YouTube, and there's lots of little videos that I run into that are just like, they're really short, really cute, or they just bring a smile to my face. And historically, I didn't know what to do with them, because I'm like, I used to save playlists on YouTube back in the day, and I'll be like, oh, I'll save this to my anime stuff playlist, and nope, I'll save this to the gaming stuff playlist, or whatever. Like, it was just videos of, like, archives and archives of old school YouTube stuff. And it's fine, but, like, I never went back. I would go back every few years or whatever and watch them, like, sometimes, but, like, it had been, like, I mean, so kind of recently, I actually deleted all of those old school playlists, and they were all private, so it's like, you know, they weren't just on my channel, but I went ahead and deleted them, because I'm like, why am I keeping all these? Like, it's just taking up lots of space for playlists that I do make, because obviously now I do, you know, I've been doing full playthroughs on YouTube for several years now. And so obviously I was like, this is just taking up room from those, and, like, you know, so it's just like, I'd rather just, you know, rather just get rid of them, free up the space. And so I did. Now, but I've run into a few videos that are, like, super cute, or they bring a smile to my face, or they're just very simple happiness. And I feel like spreading around more positivity is a very worthy endeavor, especially in modern YouTube, but modern internet, really, is you have to work to stay positive and not get surrounded by stuff that's very depressing. So thinking about it, I made a little happiness playlist. So for now on, I will, when I see a cute little video that makes me smile, makes me laugh, that I watch, like, you know, 35 million times, rather than just watching it a million times and then several times a day going back to it, I will probably add it to the happiness playlist. And so then now I have a place where now if I just need an uplift, I just need something uplifting, I just need a smile, I can go watch it, so it's for me too. But also, now I decided that now that it's on the front page of my channel, it's at the very, very bottom. Now when I see something, I'm like, cool, I can add this to the playlist, and then I can, so that way maybe it'll help you guys. It's a spot where now I can go and look at them, and obviously they're not my videos, so those ones, so it's like, obviously that's no secret there. Those ones are not, none of them, I mean, it seems weird to add any of my stuff to them, because stuff that I do doesn't, I mean, you know, it's different, right? But at least this way now I have a home for that stuff for me, which is nice. But for you guys, maybe that'll help someone out there too. Someone needs something uplifting, there's too much negativity in their lives, whatever. Now you guys can have a spot for that too. So at the very bottom of my channel now, you will see the happiness playlist. So if you need a smile, I recommend going to check it out. At the moment, we have 3 videos on there. But as I discover more of little videos that I find that make me smile, I will add them. So anyway, so, you know, I thought that'd be a worthy endeavor. So check it out if you guys are interested. No pressure, obviously, but if you wanted to. If you wanted to.
I'm the best racer in this districto. They say you're pretty good. I say prove it.
Sounds good, man. You want me to crush you? I would love to. I need the money, so. Oh, it's just going. Here we go. Sorry, I'm in silent concentration mode. I think it's up. Yep, it looks like it. The music in this game is so good. Come on, bro, we're being chased by guards. Hang on a minute. Oh, I heard the little, like, tinkling noise and I got thrown off. It's a feather, I think, but that's not really the concern right now. Hang on a minute, Ezio. You can do this. Grab the ladder. Thank you. Nailed it. Wow, that was a lot of money. That was a lot of money. Spicy. Okay. So, that feels good. We could go check out Leonardo. Like, I don't know. Like, is it highlighted because he has something for me? Or is it highlighted because, like, if I find more of the Codex things, I should go talk to him? So let's go ahead and go talk to him. And see, you know, and see if he has anything for me. Or what. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. On the way, if I see a blacksmith, I wouldn't mind. Actually, I should wait till I'm at my home space, because I'll have discounts at my home turf. So, well, we should wait till we're at the villa before I check any shop. Shops in the big city aren't, you know, they won't have my discounts, I don't think. I would assume they wouldn't have my discounts. So, you know, I would assume they don't, so it's probably not wise to spend my money there, if I can help it. But I think, I was thinking what I'll do is I think I'm gonna replace my sword with like a hammer or something, like something really, really big. Actually, I could just show you, because there is a blacksmith right over here. We're not gonna buy it here, but I could show you. So, I was thinking that I had a flashback, and I used to do this, but back in the day, on like Brotherhood and stuff, I would use these really big, nasty looking weapons. I would use them. We will probably maybe switch to the mall, maybe. But anyway, I used to use big stuff like this because my thought was, if there's small weapons, which obviously there is, like we've already been using like the knife and stuff. So my thought was, if I'm going to like rapidly want to take guys out, either I will use my dual blades or my knife or whatever. But I have lots of fast options anyway. But if I just want the damage and I want the umph, then my bigger weapon might as well be something that's bigger and better. So back in the day, I used to do that, where I would carry one really heavy big weapon because it was just really cool, and then I had lots of small options anyway, so, you know, multiple rolls, and then this way I had a good excuse to use my big weapon. So at some point, we might end up switching to the maul or the Warhammer or something. I had a flashback, and I remember I used to do that back in the day on, like, Brotherhood and stuff. I think I used to carry like a big old axe, and you could like overhand throw it, which was really funny.
Leonardo. Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Ha! You found another one. How exciting. Up. Then you just take the inverse. There.
Oh. So it is. So when it's highlighted, it's because he has something. It's highlighted because there is something to talk about. It's not highlighted just because. So now I know. So that's obviously pretty spicy. So now whenever Leonardo's on the map, go talk to him, because it's worth it. Okay. So now I'm thinking let's go to let's go to our mission start, I think, because I want to maybe switch weapons, and I want to spend this money and invest in our villa, but it's not, you know, you can't, I don't think you can fast travel. I mean, I don't think you can fast travel, so it's like, if I'm already in the city, like, you know, I would rather just, yeah, so I can set and remove markers, but I can't just travel there, so, you know, we'll wait, so we'll at least do at least one more mission before we go there. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit the next story mission, but eventually I do want to go back to maybe switch weapons, but I want to invest all this money we have for starters. Anyway, locate La Volpe the Fox somewhere near that place. Right. He is going to be in this area, so. I saw him. So am I supposed to kill him or just talk to him? Talk to him, I guess.
What? My pouch.
Oh,
My money.
your money. I don't have your money.
Hey!
Get back here.
Why, Ezio? Why? We had him dead to rights, dude. Like, he was right there.
You're making a big mistake, my friend.
Yeah, man, I need that money.
Enough of this. I really have no interest in hurting you. So give me back my money and we'll call it even.
Not so fast.
What do you want? Who are you?
They call me many things. Murderer, tagliagole, thief. But you may call me La Volpe. At your service, Mr. Ezio.
Do you know my name?
It is my business to know everything in this city. Isn't that why you're here?
Indeed. I need to find someone. You know where he'll be before even he does.
Who?
Francesco de Pazzi.
There's word on the street of a caravan just arrived from Roma. A secret meeting at sunset tonight. You can learn something of Francesco's whereabouts there.
Do you know where it is to be held?
Ma certo. Let me know when you are ready, and we'll go. Ah, yes. Here is your money.
Yay! Money! Lots and lots of money. Well, obviously my story mission's right here, so this makes sense to highlight this, you know. It makes sense to do this.
Follow me. But we must move fast. Think you can keep up?
Nessun problema.
Yeah, man. No problem. Willing to bet you're not that much faster than me, alright? I am coming.
What are you doing back there? I said to keep up with me.
Yeah, alright, calm down, bro. So it's like, I only because I stood there and watched you go first. Let's not assume it's because I tried to keep up and was unable because of how lightning fast you are. Oh, Ezio. That was a really stupid decision. When I was like, quick, follow the rooftop. And he's like, quick, off the rooftop. Like, but why? Out of curiosity. Speaking of bad decisions. Take your time, bro. Got so much time. Well, just nothing but time. Good lord.
Here we are. Francesco di Pazzi is meeting his people inside that church.
How do I join them?
There are catacombs that run under the city. They will lead you to a place where you can eavesdrop on the meeting. Grip that stone handle. Turn it, then slide it down.
Thank you for all your help, Volpe.
Buona fortuna.
And what's he getting out of this, pray tell? Heal myself again. Alright, so there's my mission, but I'm thinking let's make a quick detour. Let's go back to the villa, shall we? I have money to invest. Oh, the frames, why? Tuscany... Isn't that the villa? I assume that's the villa. So, let's set a marker there, and... Oh, you can fast travel! So what, the little arrows are fast travel? In that case, let's go here and see if we can fast travel to the villa. Okay, welcome to the villa. So, turns out you can fast travel. The interesting thing is you actually have to pay them to travel, which makes sense. I mean, you know, they wouldn't be free, but it is interesting that yes, you can fast travel. It's not expensive, but it does cost a little bit. So now you know.
Buongiorno.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Boy, I guess so. Okay, so let's see here. I actually could afford to go the next tier on the Blacksmith, but I think I would rather get at least tier 1 of a lot of other things first. Tailor. Brothel and Mines. Thieves Guild. Well. Alright, let's go tier 1 of anything that I can purchase anything from. That makes sense. And this is the bank. Okay. And then brothel for obvious reasons. Obviously. There we go. That feels good. Beautiful. Alright. I think that's about all we can afford right now. Still, though, that's a lot of progress. And that'll make our place much, much better. Booyah. Feels good. Alright, let's run upstairs. Wow, yeah, this value just skyrocketed. And let's drop off the feathers. I think it was over, yes. Hello, mother. Alright. So yeah, that's good progress. That'll help a lot with this place's value, huh? Alright, now let's go. We have to go to the doctor because I have to buy more meds. And while we're here, we'll maybe take a look at the prices and check on things. But doctor is an obvious one. Hello, doctor. First of all, I need meds. Thanks, man. I injure myself a lot, so that's helpful. Okay. Hello. Alright, so the question is, what does this cost here? It is cheaper here by, like, a substantial amount. It's like, yeah, it is cheaper here. I know it was more expensive than that. So that's interesting.
Yes, I only serve the elite.
So that's cool. Alright, anyway. So now, I'm thinking, let's head back towards the city. Now that we're healed, we invested a large part of our money. Our villa is better than ever, and that's good progress. This time, I think I'll ride there, just because it'll save me money. Okay, we're back. So. Let's see here. So yeah, it is behind me. I could probably just go over the walls. I don't really feel like I have to engage those guys, to be honest with you. I was thinking about double assassinating them, but in hindsight, I'm just trying very hard to get up with enough altitude. Yup. Uh oh. Nailed it. Yeah, I'm sure no one noticed that. You know, gonna be honest, when I first did that leap, I was hoping he would leap onto the wall right there and not just onto the floor. Because obviously I took damage. So, you know, not quite what I had in mind, but whatever. We made it, and that's what matters. Alright, to reach the Templar meeting. Obviously restricted area. I am not allowed to be here. Right. Well, this place is creepy. Creepy, creepy. Got it. Find a way through the collapsed stairwell. Let's say, well, the way is kind of obvious. See what I mean? It's a tad obvious, don't you think? I mean, I'm okay with that, you know. I mean, hey, make it obvious. Go for it. I don't care. I'm not gonna gripe because it was too easy. Do you think all the Templars have to go through this to get to their meeting? No, probably not, because the guy said that there was catacombs, you know, that you can use to get there, but he didn't. But this isn't how they all get here, you know. Fancy. You think they're gonna patrol away, or do you think? Yeah, probably not.
How long do we have to stand here, Saverio?
It's so cold. What do you want, Hilario? Messer Pazzi is paying us good money to watch the entrance, and the dead won't try to murder us. I can't wait to go home to Elena and tell her how much gold we made tonight.
Got it. Alright. Gonna be honest, when I saw those skeletons in the corner, I 100% thought those were guards. Just for a second. I was like, oh god, there's guards everywhere. But there's really not. I'm assuming... Oh, okay. Giant circle, right. Hang on a minute. Aha, okay. Maybe there is a point to this. Probably not up that way. Yeah, I don't think I can climb up this. Alright, so all this area back here is worthless. Let's try a different way. Aha, this looks important. Boy, it sure does. Oh, bro, you don't even know what's about to happen to you. Lands on his head. Okay, it looks like that other guy doesn't patrol all the way over here. Nailed it. You don't mind if I loot your body, do you? Of course you don't. I need the money. I have a villa to build. Just gonna get that puppy open. Right, well, I'm sure it'll all make sense in time. Ooh, there's a chest over here. Yay! That's the real takeaway. Just like that. Alright.
Merda! The door! Keep watch while I go look. This was supposed to be an easy job.
I told you we shouldn't have come here. If I hear anything, I'm running to the other guard post. So help me God.
Okay, so I'm willing to bet that's like a hint, hint. If the other guard hears like combat or whatever, he'll run and go tell the other guys, I imagine. Okay, there's actually lots of guards in there. Well, sweet view of the wall. Hey, boys.
There he is. Get him.
And he's dead. So is he. I want to get rid of this other guard before I do anything else about the looting. Oh, well. Looks like I can't use my throwing knives for some unknown reason.
Saverio, I'll be back with the other guards.
I was trying to get around the corner, but you weren't being nice about it. Get back here, you filthy coward. Hello. I was fast enough to get in front of you. You didn't expect that, did you? I was hoping I could just throwing knife the guy, but obviously I was supposed to chase him, obviously, so. I think I'll probably just go this way. No? Wait a minute. Not entirely positive where I'm going here. Maybe this way? This kind of looks like the right way. Just in case it took you a long time to catch the other Templar, I guess. They gave you a long time to chase him down. Hang on a minute. What was in that pit? Nothing. Bones. So you're not gonna hide a treasure chest in here, are you? Guess not. See, I'm willing to bet that part right there, like the part that's a little more up in the air. I wonder if it's there just in case it's like your last real opportunity to catch the Templar and like air assassinate him. Just as a guess, but I do wonder. Right, so I have to get that door open with no conceivable way to get over there other than the open door on the left. Can I reach it? Oh, okay, I can just reach it. I can just reach it. How about that? And the guards in there don't even have to know. Easy.
Benedictio Dei omnipotentis, Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti, descendat super vos et maneat semper.
Grazie, padre. Bernardo.
It's all here. Swords, staves, axes, armor, bows. Our men will want for nothing.
I take this gift to mean the Pope consents.
He gave his blessing to the operation. As long as nobody's killed.
We're all set for the Duomo in the morning, Signore. The bait's been laid, but it wasn't easy. His fool brother keeps changing his plans.
See, we'll need to be on hand to make sure Giuliano even gets out of bed for church tomorrow.
What is it, Jacopo? Do you think they suspect something?
Impossible. The Medici are too arrogant or too stupid to even notice. Likely a bit of both.
Do not underestimate our enemies, Francesco. Or have you already forgotten how your son was murdered?
We'll suffer no such surprises this time, Maestro. You have my word.
Molto bene. I should be off. I've some other business to attend to before I return to Rome. Gentlemen, tomorrow, a new sun rises over Firenze. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Interesting. Ooh.
Look at that statue. It's identical to one in the Villa Auditore. I think you've stumbled onto one of the assassin's tombs Ezio's uncle mentioned.
Oh. How about that? I'm grabbing the side stuff first, just in case.
Now that we know the way in, I'll tag the landmarks containing tombs in the database.
More loot. Spicy. Whole bunch more money too. Novella secret. Nice. Undertaker discovered the assassin's tomb inside the catacombs under Santa Maria Novella. Nice. Very nice.
I know where Francesco will be and when. But what is it? I overheard something. They have weapons, enough for a battalion. Even the Pope has given support.
Typical of Sixtus, but... what the hell are they planning?
I couldn't understand the specifics, but it involves the Medici, and it begins tomorrow morning at the Duomo.
The Medici will all be there for Sunday service. Along with the rest of Firenze.
They're going to do it right in the middle of High Mass.
But it's also a chance for me to blend with the crowd, get close, stop this madness.
If they succeed, if we lose Lorenzo and Firenze falls to the Pazzi...
It will not come to that. I promise.
I hope you are right.
Explore Assassin's Tombs to find the seals. Secret locations. Assassin's Tomb. Yup. What is that? Don't touch the water, bro. You know what happens when assassins touch the water? Instantly die. Oh my god, you can swim in Assassin's Creed? Oh man. What a game changer, dude. You can swim in Assassin's Creed 2. I was scared to touch the water just on principle. Wow. He really is the ultimate assassin. Not scared of the water or anything. Alright, so a couple things. Assassin's Tomb. I mean, is that a different Assassin's Tomb? Because, like... I mean, there's probably more than one here. That's probably another one right there. We could go do the Assassin's Tomb and then run back to the... whatchamacallit, the villa. Turn in that stuff. Plus, by then, we'll have more money to invest anyway. Alright, let's go to the Assassin's Tomb then. Aha! Alright, so I've been circling this giant structure with eagle vision. And in case you're... Wow, we just made so much money. Like, talk about returns. So, fun fact, the icon on the map, it actually legit highlights where you're supposed to go. I just realized that at this very moment. Also, I was circling the structure and I jumped off, almost died because of how far he just jumped, and I didn't expect him to. So that was a thing. Whatever, though. There's guards right there, but we'll see if they do anything about it. Because I was about to say, I'm assuming it was a cutscene, so I'm assuming they wouldn't do anything. Turns out the icon on the map legit highlights where the entrance is. So when you're searching, it doesn't have to be as complicated as I assumed it was going to be. So that's interesting. And now we're in an assassin's tomb. Ooh.
Di Grazia, stay away from the artwork on the walls. And when your men paint the dome, take care not to disturb any of the sacred relics in the lanterna on top. They are the most important artifacts in our church.
Yes, yes, Padre. Just make sure to pay us the full sum for our work.
Alright. Somewhere in this ancient church is a tomb. I would say that's probably important. Explore this place and find the assassin's seal hidden within. Sounds good. Okay, that sounds good. Alright, well, let's start with climbing all the way up here. I would say this is important. Holy moly! Alright, I blinked and for some reason he was bailing off the side. Alright. Take more medicine and then try that again. This time with less leaping like a crazy person. Alright, this time not gonna hold jump. Because he can't handle it. It's way too much pressure. Okay. Gently drop and don't jump off again like an idiot. Let's start there and we'll work our way around. Okay. Well, obviously, this is important. Nailed it. Whoa, boy. Well, that was cool. What a boss, though. He just flipped around.
Now I have a way back up in case I fall.
Oh, Ezio. Hey, back up we go. Oh, Ezio. You haven't seen me parkour, have you? It'll be when I fall, not if. Again, I imagine we're just, follow the course, right? It is nice for them to give me checkpoints, though. I mean, they're kind of checkpoints, right? Like, giving them, it was nice of them to give me ways up in case I fall, rather than having to do the entire thing again. Like, that is nice of them, I will say that. And this one, just do it slow. It's not a race, so just wait till you're perfectly lined up. Wait till you're, that's the strategy. It's like impatience is always what gets everybody killed. And by everybody, I mean me. It's like, I mean, really, that's the downfall. I notice that in lots of games. Like, lots of games, like, it's not bad as it seems. It's just like, you just gotta be patient, Beautiful. There's another one. Nice. Anyway, I noticed that it's a trend in lots of games. I'm noticing that, like, the game is like, you fall because you're impatient and you want to get through it. Like, and really, so that's the strategy, is to just do it slowly. Just be patient. Just, I'm noticing that's a trend in lots of games. I know for sure that's a thing in Dark Souls. Dark Souls is one of the most notorious, like, I don't even know what the word is, like not like options, but like one of the most notorious things for that is Dark Souls, because, like, you get greedy, so you go in for an extra hit and then you die because the boss hits you and that's the end of it. You know what I mean? Ezio. Buddy, what are we doing? Let's try that again. I don't know why. He's having the most trouble. It's like the most obvious thing in the universe, dude. It's like lined up. It's right there. It's not far away. And he's just like, off the ledge. Wee. Like, no. Get on the wall. See, I told you you could do it. They called me crazy. They said it was impossible. Alright. Where am I headed? I could head to the cross. I don't know if that's where I'm supposed to go. I also could go this way. Which, gonna be honest, I kind of feel better about, but I don't know if there's a reason for that. Oh, hang on a minute. If the goal is to ascend, then this kind of looks like something you would use to ascend. Hang on. Let me get lined up here. But yeah, I know for sure that's a... Oh, damn. That's annoying. Alright, find the ladder, get back up, try it again. Anyway, but I know for sure that that's a thing in Dark Souls, is that, like, because, like, I've seen Dark Souls 1 played through a couple times, and I started it, but I didn't finish it. But I started it, I beat the Bell Gargoyles, for those of you that know the Dark Souls bosses. I beat the Bell Gargoyles, but that was as far as I got, and I think I was on my way to, I got past them. I know I beat them. That was the last, like, major boss I remember beating. I think I remember beating the Capra demon, if that's what it was called. Something like that. Oh, look at that. We did it this time. Anyway, so, I got a fair ways in, but I was watching this one streamer do it, and he was doing it because he got paid to, because it was a tier that he, it was what's the word? It's like a goal, It was a goal of his, and he would do it if you got paid enough. So I think that's a lousy reason to play through a game. It's because you were paid to. Because then you're always going to be unhappy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't want to do it, and it wasn't his kind of game anyway. Because like he has that. It's kind of greedy by, like, in his gaming style, not like greedy like a money thing, but like in his style, he's not a very patient guy. So it's like Dark Souls is not a good fit for his type of games, and so it was a problem. Oh, checkpoint, that's nice. Probably because you'll die if you hit the floor. Anyway, I'm assuming I'm supposed to go to that wooden ledge right here and then climb up, I assume. Let's see, I imagine we're going left until there's something we can climb. I guess we'll double check and make sure. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm assuming we're going left until for a specific one that'll allow me to climb it, but I guess I don't know that. Well, I didn't really see anything that looked like anything I could climb. Oh, there we go. We're good. Anyway, but it wasn't his kind of game, and so it's like, it was a little, like, I really like him as like a, I really like him as a streamer and stuff, but like watching him do it was annoying because, oh, Ezio. Oh, Ezio. He just, I guess I was too close to the wall, so he just hit the quote-unquote invisible wall, and it just died. That was bullshit. Anyway, so it wasn't his kind of game anyway, because like he's not a very patient gamer, and so he constantly gets greedy in his, like, in games against bosses, so he'll go in for extra hits, even if, like, there's a good, and then he always paid for it, because he would always go in, I can get an extra hit, and he would go for the extra hit, because he wants the boss fight over with, and he wasn't patient enough to, like, wait until you have another opening to do it, so the bosses would just trash him, because he would constantly die, because he was going for extra hits, rather than, oh, here's an opening, I should go for a hit now, you know what I mean? That type of thing. Anyway, alright, well, watch out for those pesky invisible walls, they'll get you. Oh, look at that, we did it that time, good for you. What an idiot. What an idiot. Anyway. So yeah, it wasn't like his kind of game, so wasn't that fun to, I mean, like, it was fun to watch kinda, but like there was a, oh, you idiot. I hope it hurts. Yeah, I don't know why, he just into the wall, like, and that's not what I'm telling him to do. Just like go forward, dude. Go forward. What a moron. I hope it hurt. Anyway, so yeah, it was like, it was a mixed bag. It was a mixed bag for sure. It's a good freaking thing they give you lots of checkpoints, cause damn. This time I'm just like a full speed ahead, just go. The longer I spend on these rafters, the more likely I am to die. Anywho. So yeah, you know, it was a mixed bag for sure. I assume I'm supposed to do this. Boy, that's scary. Hey-o. Alright. Just gonna grab these chests here. Make sure we got... Oh, nope, missed one. Missed one. So yeah, it was interesting watching him, because all together, and I'm not going to say the streamer's name, because I don't want to, like, out him, you know? I don't want you guys to know who I'm talking about. But, you know, but it was like, there was lots of times when, like, so it was interesting because in general, like, he's a very good gamer at, like, almost everything I've seen him play. And he's a lot better than me. And, like, and again, in, like, any game I've seen him play. And so it was interesting watching him, like have more trouble in a game than I did, because when I started Dark Souls, and I own it for the 360, I don't own the remastered one. And when I started Dark Souls, and I watched him, and he died a lot to the Bell Gargoyles, and I only died like, I think like maybe 10 times, I mean, or something like. But I think he died like 17 or 20 or 25 times or something, and I died I think like less than 10, like 8 or 10 times, something in that neighborhood the first time, and so it was interesting. It was interesting to watch, to like go through something that I'm like, I can't believe I had less trouble than he did, you know what I mean? And that was interesting. That was, it kind of felt good, because in general I don't consider myself good at like anything. So, you know, I'm not saying I was good. I was just surprised that I wasn't as awful as I assumed I would be. Like, which I guess is the you know, kind of the takeaway there, is I was surprised I wasn't as awful as I assumed I would be. Also, I saw that thing up top. While we're up here, now's the time to grab it. Yup. Thank you. I was supposed to say, I don't want to leap, because he'll leap all the way off the entire building and we'll die. Well, there's... We're good! Nice. Anyway, now we have lots of money. We should go back to the villa. Okay. I guess I will travel there on foot. To the villa. I'll see you guys there. Alright, so we're at the villa. You know, I guess I'm not sure if I finished my thought or not, because I don't really remember. But I think the takeaway thing, the thing that surprised me, was that I didn't find Dark Souls incredibly frustrating. And there are games I've played that are not like... They're not often labeled as very difficult games that I found much more frustrating, and I think that's interesting. Also, there's an Assassin's Tomb here. That's interesting. Anyway, but there are games that are not like labeled as a very difficult games that I found a lot more annoying, and I find that interesting. Like, for instance, one of the games that come to mind that I found slightly difficult was the Tomb Raider games, especially the last one. They were very cool, but I found the actual challenge tombs a lot of the time very annoying. Because there was some mechanic or some gimmick to figure them out that I found kind of difficult. So, like, things like that, which again is interesting, because that's not often hailed as like a super difficult game. But I found... Ezio, could we just get on the ground, please? Thank you. Anyway, but I find that interesting. But then at the same time, I was kind of doing those at the same time, more or less. And so then when I was doing Dark Souls and I was playing through it, and I found it a lot less annoying than the challenge tombs in Tomb Raider. I don't know, that's kind of weird though, right? It's like, I find that interesting. Wow, I'm making a lot of money off this. It makes sense to keep investing. Keep investing. I'm making so much money.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
All right. So yeah, you know, it's interesting. Okay. Let's see. So it makes sense to invest in maybe the second layer of the Blacksmith. I mean, we could invest in other things that are unrelated just to get us, but like the blacksmith, I was thinking of changing my weapons anyway, so it's like that makes sense. We also could invest in other stuff too, like the mines or the church or the barracks or the thieves guild, the well. And again, but I'm more tempted to go into the blacksmith because then my, like, you know, I was considering changing weapons and stuff anyway. Although the doctor would be nice because considering how often I have to buy medicine. Then there's the tailor. I already got the brothel. We can get the mines. Thieves Guild. Military barracks. We could go military barracks, and then that would, I think that would keep me enough to upgrade my stuff. Yeah, let's go military barracks. That would give me enough to switch my weaponry, I think. I think so.
Buon viaggio.
Beautiful. Nice. Alright. Yeah, that's a huge increase in value. Having the military barracks all restored. That feels pretty good. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the blacksmith real quick, because it's been on the brain. Now, weapons. Hey man, I want this maul. Booyah. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bruv. Repair all my stuff, please. Then armor. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take those. Nice. Cool. More armor pieces, so I'm even more defended, which means more health for me. And a huge, that's more increase in value. Feels pretty good. Alright, so somewhere there's a tomb in here, which while we're here we might as well grab. Is it above or below? Probably below. I will take these. Okay. So is this a new tomb, or is this to get to all of the tombs? I assume it's a new tomb. I assume. And then we can turn all this stuff in after we get this one. Or is this a shortcut to like all of them? Yeah, I think this is a separate tomb. Once we have this one, then we will run back to explore the auditory family crypt. Ooh. I think this might be a DLC thing, like something I redeemed on the whatever it's called. Interact. I was raised in a small house by the Venetian lagoon. Or anyway, let me finish that thought. I think I redeemed this crypt in the Ubisoft Club, I think. Anyway, Venice, 1296. I was raised in a small house on the Venetian, I think that's how you say that, lagoon, within sight of the rough foam-capped waves of the sea. When I was barely old enough to walk, I became a sailor, navigating the Atlantic first as an apprentice, and then while carrying cargo from my father's patron. Oh wow, Marco Polo. It was a good life. Interesting. This is the family crypt. Okay. Hang on a minute. Was that another one I missed? Oh, nope. We're good. While running up a wall, press A to jump in the chosen direction. Oh, I get it. Maybe like this way? Yep. Ah, that's what I was looking for. Ashore. One day, while ashore in the harbor looking for work, I fell in love. She was barely 20, but when I looked into her eyes, the whole world was reflected back, clear and brighter than the sun. After that, I still went to sea, but my heart remained on land with the girl who had become my wife and our young son. It's interesting. Fun fact, my jaw's starting to hurt from all the commentary. In case you're wondering. It's just getting tired. Okay. I feel like it's closing and I need to hurry. mentor. In preparation for our voyage, Messer somebody met with me repeatedly. At first, our meetings were about purchasing supplies, but soon they became about higher things, about life, love, honor, and justice. He taught me that society was set up in such a way as to control its members, to stop us from thinking, from seeing. Soon, I could look past all of the laws and illusions. I understood that mankind was being used by its rulers, that we, the people, deserved freedom. It was then that Dante began showing me pages from a book that Messer Polo had brought back from the palace of the great Genghis Khan. The manuscript, the codex, was about our order, the assassins. That's freaking awesome that Genghis Khan was an assassin. Can I just say that? Can I just say that? Actually, maybe Genghis Khan was a Templar, and one of his... Actually, yeah, I think he actually might have been in the lore. I think he might have been a Templar. I don't think he was an assassin. I think an assassin killed him. Nailed it. Anywho, let me make sure there's nothing hanging on the wall here. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. I'm gonna have a stroke. I'm gonna have a stroke. I don't know what that was. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know if I'm in the right area. I don't know. Was that right? Oh, hang on a minute. That might have been right. Oh, hell yeah, that was right. I can't believe it. I 100% felt like I did the wrong thing. Nifty. All right. An unexpected farewell. Our planned voyage never took place. While returning to Ravenna to pick up the remainder of his belongings, Dante died. Dismayed at the loss of my mentor, I went to inform my father and Messer Polo of the sad news. Before I could even speak, I was ushered into the study, and my father, his face white, locked the door behind me. Shocked, I listened in silence as he spoke. Dante intended to take the Codex to Spain, where it would be safe, but he was being watched. The enemy of the assassins, the Knights Templar, still existed. I recalled the stories he told me of the Templars, and it all became clear. Dante had been murdered. The Templars knew about the Codex, and they knew about us. Shaking, my father told me to take the Codex and leave for Spain at once with my wife and child. As Messer Polo ushered me out the door, he handed me a small piece of paper with a number on it. With this paper, I could draw on his credit more ducats than I had ever seen in my life at any bank in Italy. Wow. That's quite the story. Alright, I got it. I almost missed immediately. Just very slowly shuffle over. Okay. Oh man, he wants to fail so bad, dude. He wants to fail so bad. It's because the camera's so weird. Right, well. Oh look, he can make it. He chose not to the first time. How about that? At sea, we set sail that night, the ship filled with cargo to sell in the markets of Barcelona. At first, all was well. Then, to avoid a coming storm, we laid anchor in the, some harbor. Cloaked in darkness, the pirates came. I didn't see them until they were already boarding my ship. I hid with my family in the hold, pulling out the codex. Pulling out the codex, I ran the worn leather cover through my hands, then I broke the spine. The pages slid silently onto the floor. I scattered them into the chests, boxes, containers I was carrying to market. The men who found us were drunk. I could smell it on their breath. When they asked for the codex, I know who had sent them. Holding back my rage, I said that I had thrown it overboard. They started to laugh. Two held me down, still grinning, while the rest cut off my wife's clothes. She begged for mercy until her voice gave out. Once they were done, they threw her into the sea. They took my cargo and sunk my ship and left me adrift, clinging to a piece of railing. I made it to the beach with my son. My wife's body washed up on shore the next morning with the tide. Well, that's depressing. Well, that's sad. Ugh. Did I mention how much I hate timers? Whoa! Where the hell am I? Am I on something? Where am I? Anyway. We're probably gonna fail because of that. Whoa! Ah! Definitely gonna fail now. What is happening? The camera. Oh god, the camera. Alright, I'm in the water down below somewhere, I guess. Oh my god, the camera, dude. It's so bad. Did I mention how much I hate timers? Have I ever told you that? Hey, first try. That was such AIDS. I hate timers, dude. They like ruin everything. A new name. I never saw the sea again. Making my way to Florence, I rented a small room and then visited the bank. I had memorized Polo's account number. With the vast sum I now had at my disposal, I went to Venice in disguise to find my father. I returned to Florence the next day. Both Polo and my father were already dead. From that moment forward, I collected treatises on architecture, studied the classics, and took vocal lessons. I adopted the name Auditore, impersonating a noble of the Florentine court. Accepted as one of their own, I took on the trappings of nobility and constructed this villa for me and my son. And then I hunted them. I raised my son to fight, to find the Codex, and to kill Templars. Together we would regain the honor of my wife and avenge the death of my father. Two debts that could never be repaid. To the auditory that reads this, remember that you are not a nobleman. You are not one of the deceivers. You are one of the people. Avenge us. Well, that's a cool story. It was like hella depressing, but it was a cool story. The time parkour sections made me want to jump off a building, but in real life. But it's fine. We survived. And that's the real takeaway. Chest. Well, we got through it. That's what matters. There's a lot of money in here, though. Is one of these like a bigger... I guess not. Well, there you go. Well, I mean, there was some good money. Otherwise, I don't think we got anything for it. But oh, wow, there was a lot of money. We got another 3,000 for that one. Well, that feels pretty good. My jaw hurts. Did I mention that? Alright. Oh, look at that. Also, there's a new icon on the map. Oh, right, the sanctuary. Yes, we should go to the sanctuary because we have several things to turn in and stuff. So let's head on over there. Okay, so we're back inside. I think first let's go ahead and invest the money we have. Oh, I should have... Dang it. No, we go back. I made a mistake. Go back. Alright. I forgot to loot the chest first. That was weird. Anyway. There we go. Okay, now we can invest the money. Hey, man.
Buongiorno. Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Okay. Let's see. So, we could do the blacksmith to level 2. I think I might rather do some other stuff, though. Maybe the mines and the church, maybe? Yeah, let's go to the mines. There we go. And then let's go to the church. Very nice.
Buon viaggio.
That'll be a huge increase. Yes, feels pretty good. Oh, right. Actually, it was in there. I need to go this way. You can now order architectural upgrades. Codex wall. Yup. There we go. I can turn in when I turn in the ones I've gotten. Okay, I can read them or whatever. Interesting. 17 of 30. Already farther along than you might have believed. Okay. Is this how we get to the sanctuary? Statuettes. Weird. Okay. So there's like different statues you can get, I guess? The sanctuary's in there. I just gotta figure out how to get there. Oh, right. How about the giant open hole in the wall with stairs? How about that? Anyway. I'm smart. Thanks for noticing. So. I have a couple to turn in. I don't know which ones, but next to a statue to insert the seal. Okay. Ah, there's one. Nice. There's the other one I have. Feels good. Alright, well there's 4 more to go. So that's nice. Alright. Good progress. Good progress. Get back upstairs here. Hello, sister of mine. Alright. And my little villa continues to get fancier and fancier. So that's nice. Go ahead and see. Okay. Well, time-wise, we could go a little bit farther, or we could also call it here. My jaw is very tired, so I think we might call it here. It's a good spot to call it anyway. We got a lot done. And, so yeah, I think this will be a good spot to call it. And, yeah, when we get back, we'll be continuing on with the story. And, continuing to make money, continuing to invest in our sweet villa. But it's coming a long way. And we got a couple of assassin's tombs in this one. We explored the Ezio family vault, which was cool. It was a cool story to learn where it, where a lot of that came from. So that's pretty neat. And, so that's pretty neat. There was some really good money in it for us, which is a good reason to do it. So it was a cool little side venture. Anyway, but regardless though, I think that will do it. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.